Hey everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the astute Aardvark studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, if you would be so kind, if you like what we're doing here, give us the old thumbs up, and of course, if you're ready to make that commitment, give us the old subscribe, hit that rectangle, make sure you get the bell check, that way you get notified every time we put up brand new content. We appreciate it, of course. And let us know what you're playing in the comment section for this video. Tell us what games you're on. Maybe you're tailing the Deep-3. Maybe you're fading the Deep-3. But I bet you got some bets of your own that you've conjured up as well. Give me your best five. Give me your best five picks. Baseball could be from soccer, tennis, NBA preseason, NHL, whatever you got cooked up. Put your best five in there. When you get them right, we'll give you the shout out. You get enough of them right, just like the astute Aardvark, you will be our capper of the day. And with that capper of the day crown comes the awesome responsibility of giving us the capper of the day, play of the day, the COD, POD, if you will. And the astute Aardvark, he has one for us as well from tonight's action. So we'll talk about that in just a second. Of course, don't forget to check out winnersandwhiners.com for all your sports betting needs. Every game in America going on every single day. They write full, complete previews, predictions, not just sides, but totals, first half, first 5 innings, whatever it is. Every game, winnersandwhiners.com, sister site, statsalt.com, a different view from different handicappers. It is an invaluable tool when you're going back and forth between sports. Please check it out, won't you? And, of course, check out our friends at pointsbet.com. All your sports betting needs for all you great folks in the state of Iowa and the state of New Jersey. Okay. All right, let's get to it, guys. Let's, man, I'm so salty. You could put popcorn under me right now. I'm telling you what, that Packers game, that was absolutely just freaking brutal, and I'll tell you why here in just a second. We did have the, first of all, we had the Astros and the, we had the. We had St. Louis and we had Washington under 7, and I'm not one of these guys that's gonna take a pick and then come on and when it went the other way and say I knew that was gonna hit. What I will tell you that as I was making that pick, I did have that little voice inside me going, "You sure you want to do that? You sure you want to do that? That's a pretty square pick. That's a pretty square pick. What are you doing? You sure you're gonna make that? Yep. I feel like the fish in the water going." Yeah, that looks completely like a worm. I don't see a hook at all, so I'm just going to go ahead and just grab that. It'll be fine. And Jesus Christ. I had half of it right. I said one of those teams was going to put up 0 or 1, but I did not see the other team being able to break through and put up enough runs to beat us. And so hats off to the Washington Nationals. They put up an 8 spot there on us and it killed our under. And then we had. And then the heartbreak started. Now we did get lucky. We did have our first half over hit by half a point. We had 22.5. That was pretty much the last good thing that happened to us because we had Aaron Jones over 32 yards of receiving, and he did not get there. He had 4 receptions for 13 yards. However, if you watch the game, Favre. Who's old? I am. Rodgers had him open over the middle, had him all by himself, put the ball right in his hands at the 5-yard line. I think it was about a 45 yarder. Just dropped the dime, and Jones dropped the dime. Clunk, bam. And I think Rodgers lost confidence in him. He only threw him one more pass for the rest of the night. That was just brutal. And then the brutality continued. Now we did hit our standalone video. We had Detroit plus the points, but we missed. We had the over 45.5 on the premium side, and it got to 45 as the final. There's so many reasons that it was screwed. Start with the fact there was 3 touchdowns, 8 field goals, red zone interceptions, turnover, all kinds of shit, but. The final FU, if you will, was the play after with the first down play from the 5-yard line where they gave the ball to it wasn't to Jones, it was the other guy that actually was good, Williams, and the Lions just let him go, and I knew it was going to happen. I knew it was Patricia. He did it with the Patriots. I said they're going to let him score here. It's their only shot. So they just stood there and let him score, and the kid had the wherewithal to lay down at the 2-yard line. So I don't know if Rodgers told him that. Maybe LaFleur was thinking that far ahead. Maybe they knew his tendencies. It was either a good job on Rodgers' part, good job on the running back's part, or good job on LaFleur's part, because that was exactly what he needed to do. And of course it completely fucked us. But yeah. Anyway, I'm still, dude. It's like 4.5 hours. I'm still salty. I'm steaming. We had that Chargers game last night. We had the Chargers over Pittsburgh. They give up the 2 touchdowns right away. They throw the little backwards pass where the ball just lays on the ground, and the running back's looking at the ball like it's training camp, and he's waiting for one of the rookies to grab it and put it in the fucking bag. Meanwhile, Pittsburgh scampers off and score. So anyway, we're down 14. We're down 14-0 after 5 minutes. Those are the kind of games you just turn them off and you go, fuck, that was a terrible job. Just it didn't work, whatever, and you go on with your night. This is the game that you're invested in. You're watching the whole way. You're running through all the scenarios, and then you get at the end. So, all right, so that's enough about that. Let's go on to tonight. Let's start with the astute Aardvark, who did a fine job. We're gonna do the astute Aardvark cap of the day, play of the day. He has the Astros Yankees under 7.5. From tonight's ALCS up there in New York. So, yeah, good luck on that, Aardvark. And it did not, usually it'll be, it's one of the ones that I've taken. So, congratulations on that as well. And my pick, I've got a pick from that same game, but I'm going to take the Yankees at, it looks like the price even gone up. I've got this at plus 146. I probably get a little better price on that even as we speak here. Cole goes for the Astros against Severino for the Yankees. Here's the deal, kids. Houston, they haven't lost a Garrett Cole start since the first game after the All-Star break. I think it was July 12th. That is 15 in a row. And if you go back even further, to actually put an L on his record, that was May. But you know what that means? You know what that means, don't you? He's due. He's due for a stinker. Seriously, I think this is going to be a low-scoring dogfight right here. Severino's not going to go long. This will be just his 5th start after spending the season on the IL with shoulder issues. But he's going to go 4, and then we get the New York Pen, and the New York Pen they've really got that guy. They've really got it squared around. They're all rested. They have been killer in the postseason. Just a 1.88 ERA and a batting average against of 172. And Severino, he's been good in his he did his 3 regular season starts, like I said, 1 postseason start against Minnesota. He's gone 16 innings, and he's given up just 2 earned runs over that stretch. So he went 4 innings against Minnesota, and the bullpen pitched 5 innings to finish it up, and they gave up just 1 earned in a victory over the Twins. So it's you know what, it's tough to fade Cole. Let's be honest, but the place to do it, if you're going to do it, it's on the road. Houston was just 11-5 in his road starts, compared to 17-2 at home. It won't take much now because the Astros have been struggling to score, and I think that the Astros they've only put up 22 runs in 7 games. That's just over 3 runs a game. I think New York gets 1 off of Cole. I think the Astros or nick up Severino the bullpen for 2, and then Judge comes up and walks it off with a 2-run dinger in the bottom of the 9th. I like the Yankees at plus money. You know what? You give me the Yankees anytime at 3-2. I don't care if it's I don't, you know what? I don't care if it's Gary Cole, Garrett Cole, Cole Younger, Coal Miner's Daughter, or Bingo the Wonder Horse. Give me the Yanks 3-2 at home with last at bats. I'm going to play that most times. Yankees, let's call it plus 150 there. And looking at the other game, Nationals and the Cards go at it. They're in a possible elimination game for St. Louis. Dakota Hudson takes the mound for the Cardinals against Pat Corbin for the Nationals. Guys, it is a fuck or walk time for the Cardinals. They haven't had much luck against the 3 righties they've faced so far. So I figure they've been saving it up for the lefty. They have faced Corbin twice this season, and last time it was in early September, and he was very good against them in St. Louis. Just gave up two runs, none earned, on 5 hits and 4 walks in 6 innings. Then he struck out 11 in that appearance, which tied him for a season high. But at home earlier in the season, they got to him for 6 earned over just 5 innings. Cardinals have hit lefties pretty well at 21-16 against lefties, plus 1.6 units versus the southpaws. Dakota Hudson has been he's been wheezing just a little bit coming down the stretch. And his main problem is he's been struggling to throw strikes. He's given up his last 4 starts of the season. He gave up 16 walks in just 21 innings in his last 4. And in this start against the Braves, the one playoff start he's made, he gave up 4 runs. Just one of them earned on 5 hits and 2 base on balls in just 4 2/3 innings. And what happens? He had a guy in third. Third baseman made an error. That run scored, and then the next guy up hit a line out. The next guy up hit a home run. So even though they're unearned, he did give up some runs. He did give it up versus some lineouts and a home run. So it wasn't real sharp. You keep putting guys on base. You keep walking guys. Eventually, bad things are going to happen. I'm looking at the over in this game. All right, I like the over 7.5 with Hudson and Corbin. I think at least I think one of these teams breaks through for a big number, and I really think it's going to be the Cardinals. And that's going to let me segue into my next bet. This would be our so-called prop action, and yeah, this is a long shot, guys. So we're just, this is play at your own risk on this one. This is a complete red alert. This is a hunch. All right, I have no statistical data to back this up whatsoever. This is just a hunch on my part. I like the Cardinals in the first inning plus 370 on a 3-way line. All right, I think the Cardinals come out swinging. I don't think they're going to jack around. They know Corbin's going to throw strikes. I think they're going to be swinging the bats, and I think they run into a couple, put up a run or 2 in the first inning. All right, the Cards, they aren't particularly great at scoring first inning runs, but they are pretty good in preventing them. They're 8th in the league in preventing them. Of course, the Nats are 9th, so no great advantage there. Like I said, I just have a hunch St. Louis is going to come out swinging. I like the Cardinals plus 370 in a 3-way first inning line in that one. And full game, I like the over 7.5. And we'll start off with a little bit of a long shot, taking the New York Yankees plus 150 on the money line there. The end of those 3 games, you know what, guys? If we hit 2 of those, we're going to have a darn fine day. You guys can join me. We'll pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, let's take a look at the shout-outs for today. We will put our premium record up there. We always do it, win, lose, or draw. You guys know the deal. I am nothing except transparent. That is our current record for October. We have definitely been on a losing stretch for the last 3 or 4 days, 11-16 on the season. Still for football, we are 43-33-1, 56.6. If you guys have been with me a while, you know it runs in streaks. You know it absolutely happens. It runs in streaks on the Deep-3. It runs in streaks on the premium side as well. You flip the coin 50 times, it don't come up 25-25. It's peaks and valleys, and we're cold, but it's definitely going to heat up. And we've done nothing but win football the last 2 seasons, so it's coming back. Hang in there, and if you're interested in the premium picks, if you figure you were waiting until the valley was done, I think now's the time to strike while the iron is hot. Get yourself over there, and we'll be happy to get you hooked up. All right. So on the premium side today, we had the Mad Carrot. Mad Carrot said, Mad Carrot started off saying, you mentioned the NBA. He said, don't do that. Now, Mad Carrot has a problem with the NBA and the way they've been handling things, and with the whole China situation, which brings me to something that I touch on every once in a while when it comes up. Everybody has their own political views, all right? There are lots of places on the internet to argue about politics, to call everybody right-wing morons or left-wing nutjob or whatever. Here, I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit what you are. I don't care if you agree with me politically. I don't care if you disagree. It doesn't matter to me. I also don't want to hear about it. I don't want to argue about it. I don't want to turn this into yet another place where people argue about politics. All right. Every other thing you see, it eventually turns into a political discussion. I don't want to do that here. This is about beating the man. Period. All right. That's it. It's all about taking money from sports books. That's all I give a shit about. That's how I live my life. I don't have time to get caught up in politics. I don't have time to get caught up in the fucking anger and all the shit on both. I don't have time for it. All right. So, I'm just saying, nobody's been particularly political. There was a little bit of a diatribe that I took out the other day. I'm not going to say who it was from, but keep it sports related. All right. So everybody's got their own opinions. Everybody's convinced their opinions are right. So let's just do sports. All right. How about that? All right. So anyway, so yeah, I am going to talk about the NBA because if you can bet on it, unless they stop taking bets on the NBA, then we're going to talk about the NBA regardless of what we think or may not think about their business practices. Okay. So that's just the way it works. Well, the good news is it ain't going to be for a while. So we're going to, it's pretty much going to be football and baseball for a minute. So the Carrot, he went to, and it goes 2-3. He piled on some pork and some lettuce, and some pickles, and he ate the Cubano. Rico Ramos, you gotta love the Cowboys. Oh God, don't even get me started. The Cowboys, the Chiefs, the Rams, all these teams, all of a sudden they suck, and yeah, they've hurt us. Super Cisco, God damn it, Cisco had the Nationals on the money line, check. He had the Blackhawks on the money line. And then he had Stars Czech Republic on the money line. Dude, I couldn't find that anywhere. I went to SofaScore. I looked in the Czech Republic League. They didn't have any games today. I don't know what that play is. I couldn't grade it. I had to make you 2-0 plus 200, man. Tell me what that was. Tell me what I'm missing, because it didn't come up on the old Google machine. It didn't come up on SofaScore. I don't know what the hell that was. You know what I didn't check? I had the hockey play. Was it a soccer play? Was that? Anyway, okay. So whatever it was. Anyway, we're moving on. So let me know how you did. Steve Godon, he had 4 player props. He hit one of them. So Steve, he ate the Cubano. That's what Steve did. Little Taco said, "Just gotta watch your videos every day. And make my choices on my picks." Absolutely. Appreciate it, man. Keep going. Absolutely, Tiger. We will. That's all we ask, is that you guys make your own decisions. At the end of the day, take what I say and use it. Look it up. See what you think of it. Maybe it's a good stat. Maybe it's a bad stat. Maybe you like the pick. Maybe you don't. Whatever it is. Hopefully it just gets you thinking. All right. Pat Cogney said, "You're not going to get too blue here, but the next Cubano I eat better resemble a young Eva Mendes." I don't care if it is too blue, Pat. That's funny right there. And Pat, he had a decent day. He went 2-0-1 on his straight picks, and he went 1-0. Excuse me, 0-1 on the parlay. He had the Detroit money line, and that would have given Pat a big day. And he also got the over 45, so he got the hook down. So hopefully there were some people that were able to get that. My old buddy David Spychalski, he said, "You keep making jokes about props and costing your subscribers money. I'm laughing all the way to the poorhouse." God damn it, David. Okay, dude, here's the deal. First of all, wrong night for me to fuck with this. Okay, got a couple choices. First of all, I've never said this to anyone before, but maybe it's best if you don't watch anymore. I don't know what it is you feel you have to watch, and it's some sort of mind control that I have over you, that whatever prop bet I put out there, you have to bet. No matter how many disclaimers I put up in front of it, no matter how cold I tell you that I am, I can't help you. I cannot help you. I've told you to fade me on my prop action. All right. Do that. I'm giving you winners. We're 11-3 on the fades, on the props, okay? And yes, do I think it's funny? Yeah, man. It's life. It's what happens when your guy drops the ball at the 5-yard line that's perfectly thrown and there's no one around him. What are you gonna do? What am I gonna go on a fucking shooting spree? I'm gonna laugh about it, dude. That's the way it works. Shit happens. Sometimes you lose money. And sometimes you gotta laugh about it, because that's your only option. All right. Otherwise, you let it eat at you, and you let it tear you up, and that's no good. All right, David. So that's my rant for today. Okay. Clayton Evans. He had a couple pretty good plays. He goes on the Cards as well. So Clayton, man, it was some good-looking pork and ham on there. He ate the Cubano. C-Dub eked out a living today. He went 3-2 plus 49 on his 5 posted plays. Argyle Greer said, Lions roll. Said the Packers will have trouble scoring. That they did, my friend. You were right about that. He said Lions 37-13. Oh, from your lips to God's ears. Argyle, he had a delicious Cubano as well. Jorge Correa said, hey, I'm Cuban and I love Cuban sandwiches. He said, I'm playing the square play today as well. Don't see much offense with these 2 pitchers. Yep. But he did play no score in the first inning, so he was able to juice, and he also played the under, and he had the Lions plus 4.5, and then he had the Edmonton Oilers. So Jorge, he was juiced today. Went 2-2 on the day. The Legendary King says, I missed the facts. You know what, dude? Yeah, we may try. We've been trying to do some different stuff, talking about the people that don't have winning days. So we may go have some facts. It's a lot of work. It takes a shit ton of time. So yeah, but I do miss him, dude. That was a lot of fun. Ninja 13 had a all sport play. He had a little bit of NFL, a little bit of Ninja 13 said the Chargers got beat by the Steelers by a quarterback that is a duck calling champ. I looked it up. I had not heard that. He was absolutely a duck calling champ. Funny story. My dad passing down absolutely useless skills to me, although I didn't get either skill. My dad was a statewide duck calling champ as well as a national yo-yo performer when he was a kid. So, man, you talk about unmarketable skills. Then I became a terrific beer chugger. I'm the best beer chugger, at least I was when I was younger, that you've ever seen, I promise. And I was a world-class table tennis player. I actually played in the Nationals a couple years when I was under 16. So, yeah, so we have worthless skills. So, yeah, sorry I didn't stick with that duck calling thing, but the quarterback thing seemed to work out all right last night. Anyway, thanks for that tidbit, Ninja, and my stroll down memory lane. Ninja got juiced for his trouble, and this dude Aardvark, he gave us that pick. Nitty Rollick said he's going to roll on the Cards money line and the Lions plus the points. He got juiced, and man, time traveler Steve, so close. He took a long shot with the Cardinals Nats over 10.5 at plus 335. Oh, dude, if you'd have just got anything out of the Cardinals, I was rooting for you there once we'd lost our under. He just missed out as they put up 9 runs there, so he ended up eating a reluctant Cubano. Eric Nesbitt. Eric went 2-1 plus 90 on the day. So, guys, that gives us 4 positive cappers on the day. C-Dub goes 3-2 plus 49. Eric Nesbitt 2-1 plus 90. Pat Cogney 2-0-1, 1-0 or 0-1 as parlay as he goes plus 100. And Super Cisco with 2 picks that I can grade, he goes 2-0 plus 200. All right, so Super Cisco, you, my friend, are by a technicality there at the end. You are our capper of the day, or maybe you hit that when you were 3-0 and you were even more of a good capper. So congratulations, Super. Couldn't happen to a superer guy. And if you got to play for Wednesday, let us know what it is. Put it in the comment section. I'll make sure everybody gets it. All right. To the rest of you degenerates, thanks for stopping by. No more Monday games like that one. We just get just a few more points. I want the clean sweep, man. We've been 2-1 the last couple of weeks on our plays, and I just want to go 3-0 on the NFL. So yeah, I know I'm a whiny little bitch. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Good luck on all your plays. Of course, thanks for watching. No matter what happens, we'll meet back here tomorrow. And I don't know if you do know this or not, but I like to bitch about our bad beats. And some of y'all can count your fat stacks. And because we are degenerates, then we're going to fire it up and we'll do it all again. All right? You guys take care. Have a great day. See ya.